Mike Chang.
What's up, guys? Matt Chang checking in. Just kidding, Matt Ogus, legendsofesthetics.com. How you guys doing? Today I have a deload squat day, but first I want to introduce you a very special piece of the LoA product line. Boom! LoA's exclusive bodybuilding belts. I'm gonna hit some squats with this today, just deload squats. In terms of this belt that you see right here, we're doing a limited run. This custom-made belt, about 50 I'd say. And just so you guys know, if you do order it today, it'll probably be about a week before we receive these belts and ship them out. They're that fresh, that brand new. So definitely check these belts out. Link in the description box. I'll be using this belt today, showing you how I use it, showing you how to put it on, how to tighten it correctly, Ronnie Coleman style, and also how to squat with it, and just some basic belt techniques. Definitely a great belt for bodybuilders, whether you're squatting, deadlifting, bench pressing, curling, fapping, doesn't matter. So check it out, guys. Link in the description box. Quit being a little bitch and buy like 20 of these. Okay guys, here is a 360 view of the belt. Check it out. Legends of Aesthetics on the back, double prong there on the front, adjustable for the days that you're fat versus the days that you're not. And we have sizes from extra small to 2XL. Sizing chart on the website. So let's begin this workout. Start every squat session with just the lightweight, working my way up. Generally I'll do a set or two with just the bar, work my way to 1 plate per side. And something that's kind of funny is that my hair actually is really starting to get in the way of these squats. And when I don't have a hair tie, yes, I do wear a hair tie, I actually like get my hair caught underneath the bar. It's kind of annoying. So my squat form has been having some, I guess, up and downs, and I'll explain that in just a moment, right after I cut in here and tell you guys about something.
Alright, live whenever ready.
So even though I use a belt like pretty much every squat session, almost every squat session, except for my deloads, sometimes I don't. So even though I use a belt personally, it's my choice, and a lot of people do use belts, and we sell belts. It's not something that you want to use for every rep, every set. For example, this right here, this is probably about half of my 1 rep max, right? I probably wouldn't, I'm not even gonna use a belt until I'm at least like at 3 plates. So you want to look at what your 1 rep max is. You probably don't need a belt for anything less than 60% or whatnot. And of course it also depends what your goals are, how long you've been training, your personal preference, and all those different things. So I'm warming up. I did 135 for 5. Here's 225 for a set of 5. And then on my working sets, which is gonna be 315 for 5, I'll go ahead and put this belt on. So don't overuse your belt, don't abuse your belt. If you're doing high, close to your 1 rep max, then it's probably a good choice to put on your belt, just to be safe, help you get some more power through keeping your core tight. But yeah, don't abuse this.
Yeah.
One thing I've noticed over time is that since I have taken front squats out of my program due to the knee issue, or knees issue that I was experiencing, I've noticed that my bar path on my squats has changed slightly, and the bar path is kind of going a little bit more forward than I'd like. Whereas in the past it was really nice, and I was more on my heels. So it's kind of something I've been consciously trying to work on, and it's something that I may want to reintroduce my front squats back in. So we'll see how that goes. Good?
Yeah.
Alright guys, so I'm here at 315 for 5, which is my deload weight, but we'll imagine hypothetically that is my work weight, right? So heavy sets of 5. Let's get this belt ready. I'm gonna show you how, years and years ago I was watching the Ronnie Coleman videos, and I'm wondering what the hell he's doing with his belt up against like a pole or up against the squat rack. But I'll show you guys right now what he's doing with it. So first, you wanna make sure it's centered in your back. So look at a mirror, make sure it's centered. It's about center for me. Go ahead, loop it in, pull it tight. If you have trouble tightening this on your own, go ahead and follow me over here. So right here, place your hand right here up against this rack right here, and you can just pull pull your body this way and it'll tighten the belt automatically for you. So you get to good tightness where it's not hurting you, but it's tight enough so that you can feel it against you, giving you support. Go ahead and loop it through, boom. Now, when you're breathing, breathe into your stomach, but at the same time you want to be flexing that stomach. So it's not just that you're breathing into your stomach and squatting, but as you're squatting, you breathe into your stomach before you begin the rep, hold the breath, flex the abs, flex the core more so, just flex the core, keeps your back safe, keeps your back straight. Go ahead, flex the core, hit your squat, and don't exhale until you're actually all the way up. And I'll demonstrate that right now, okay? So, take this off. I guess the other side of the coin is that with less front squats in my program, I've been doing more like stiff leg deadlift and more posterior chain exercises, and my sumo deadlift has been continuously going up, just continuously going up. I've been having mad progress in my sumo deadlifts, whereas my squats, my high bar squats, have not been progressing in the same type of way. And I realized that, you know, I'm just going to be stronger at sumos all the time generally compared to my squats, but still it hasn't been like proportionate in terms of my strength gains. So another reason for me that I might want to get my front squats back in the game. We'll see, guys, we'll see. There you have it. So let's take it off like that, pull it this way. If it's so tight that you can't take it off yourself, follow me. Find your way to a rack, go like this, pull it against it, takes the prongs out itself, and just let it be like that. So there you go. It's a demonstration of how to use the LoA exclusive bodybuilding belt.
Yeah.
I got Summertime Sadness, the original version by Lana Del Rey. New album just came out, Ultraviolence. Check it out in stores now. This clip's got me wondering, do I even ankles? So you'll see what I mean in just a minute. When it comes to my squats, I've just noticed that this somewhat narrow stance feels really good for me. And when I've tried to even just get slightly more wider, even on light reps, even with light weight, like my knees are hurting kind of. So I really just squat in a way that feels the best to my body. And I think just because you squat in a particular fashion in terms of the feet distance from each other and so on, doesn't necessarily mean everyone else has to squat the same way that you squat. We're all built a little bit differently. So a few random updates. I think something I need to focus on these squats more is just scapular retraction, keeping my shoulder blades back, staying tighter in my upper back. I'm doing really well with keeping my core tight. That's like one of my main things I focus on, and it helps immensely. Another thing is I haven't been doing yoga in like months. I cannot remember the last time I did it. Not to mention, I feel like my posture when I'm editing videos has been shittier than ever lately. And we've been doing a lot of work on the website, and my back has been all kinds of fucked up. And Nick just straightened his back right when I said that. Gosh. And yeah, my hamstrings are probably all kinds of sleepy these days. Not Brazzers related. If you guys hear my working sets on my deadlift, it's a deload workout, but hypothetically, let's imagine it's, you know, heavy sets of 5. Okay, guys. So while I'm setting up for this deadlift here, I'll let you guys know that the shirt I'm wearing is the American Legend LoA shirt. Check that out on the website. July 4th is coming up, so go ahead and get yourself one if you're interested. And another thing for those interested, I've had tons of emails and messages about this. Finally, Legends of Aesthetics will be offering online coaching, and this is actually something aside from the website. So online coaching will be available very soon. So check the Shopify store for updates. So for my deadlifts, when it comes to actual working weight, I think I'm in like the high 300s-ish for like 3 sets of 5 after heavy squats. once every other week, and it's not the strongest I've ever been. I've been stronger in the past, but it's probably the best I've been using actually good form and not like rounding my lower back. So I'm proud of that.
That's it, man.
Alright guys, sorry there is supposed to be more to this video, but I'm having some technical issues and I'm unable to even retrieve this footage. Kind of sucks. But thank you guys for checking this out. Just a simple vlog. I'll be back to lifting heavy later on this week. I'm taking a little deload, a couple more days of this deload, and I'm back to the heavy stuff. So I'm excited to see how much I can bench in OHP with this next training block. Thanks for watching, guys. And belts, if interested, these bodybuilding belts are available. Link in the description box. legendsofesthetics.myshopify.com. So much love, guys. Take care.
Hey, quit being a little bitch! Ogus cake! Yeah, motherfucker!